Welcome back, everybody, to another marvelous misadventure of the D-pad Dynamos. So, when we last left off, we took out a bunch of, oh lord, what was it? Took out a bunch of, napalm tanks and tried to take out the base of operations for the, what are they called? What are those people?
I don't know. They're, what was it? Cleaners? Pyromaniacs? Animaniacs?
Sweepers? Crazy people?
Yeah, quasi people. Did that guy run for
it? I don't know. He shot a flamethrower at me. I don't care if he's running away or not. He's getting shot.
Yeah, but this guy just... I think he ran away.
Yeah.
To live another day. Okay, so,
What do we got going on now?
Supply crate located.
All units be advised. We're getting reports of a cache of medical supplies at a parking lot on West 21st. I need someone to recover those meds.
Morning. Hostile forces approaching.
from where? With who?
Behind me.
Come on, your aim is not that good. Where are you?
Right next. Go to that car right there.
Morning. Hostile forces approaching.
Sure. Go ahead.
Morning. Hostile forces approaching.
Go ahead. It's okay.
Morning. Hostile forces approaching.
I was a little peeved at
We've got
them.
some folks back here who need those meds bad.
Oh, here it is.
Coast Guard just caught Hales with 50 kilos of coke, paddling up the East River in a military surplus Zodiac. Engine failure.
You shitting me?
No, ma'am.
And where are the fireworks? I want to hear some Cristal corks popping.
When we locked her up, she just wouldn't stop grinning. I asked her if she was happy to be home, and she spat in my face. Said, yeah, because now I get to take you all down with me.
You think she's infected?
I'm at the hospital right now.
Can I get?
Damn, dude.
Can I get one happy phone recording? Maybe someone reached out to their family member and got to talk to them for a few minutes.
Did you ever hear that? No, this is like an IRL phone call. This guy was in traffic. He's like, "Hey Mick, it's Joe. I'm late. Got caught up in traffic over on whatever." And he's like, these little old ladies.
Go on.
Sorry, I'm trying to angrily kill this guy.
Gotta do the
These little old
multitasking.
ladies. Yeah, working on it. These little ladies got out of the car, or got rear-ended. And he's like, oh, there's like 6 little ladies packed in this old Buick. Oh, and then like you hear, this lady needs something. I'm gonna give you a water.
Oh my god.
Available for playback nearby.
So these ladies, these ladies hop out of the car, and they start hitting the guy who rear-ended them, and the dude's just losing it on like a you know what I mean, like a voicemail.
Yeah. I get it. It keeps telling me no. Okay.
Dispatch calling all units in the Tenderloin. Civilians along West 21st are reporting a break in their water service. I need someone to check it out.
Some electronics. Bet there's gonna be some bad guys. There's some bad guys.
Yeah, I'm seeing red.
I'm gonna go press the button if you just want to stay there for.
I'm right down and pressing the button.
Warning.
Okay, fine.
Water pressure at critical levels.
You press the button.
I wanted to press the button.
Fine, press the button. Get.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Water
Well, while you're
pressure
down there,
at
why don't you
critical
get that valve?
Working on it.
I need some ammo.
Nope, going down.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay. "22 seconds.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Why am I always getting stuck on something?
Clutch.
Warning. Water pressure at critical levels.
We gotta defend another one? Oh, there we go.
Thanks. The water's working again. One price is managed, at least.
So I take it blue is better than green when it comes to stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Alright. This block has water now.
This game got me curious about suppressors the other day.
Active echo beacon detected.
Go on.
Yeah, how much it takes to buy a suppressor?
Agent, we've got some distress
Uh.
signals.
Like, I could literally, at least in the U.S., I could get a girl pregnant tonight and have a bouncing baby boy before I have a
Oh,
suppressor.
sorry. Yes, sending you the location of a distress call.
You're right.
Look how it got all quiet because it got all tense.
What?
I feel like how it got all quiet because it got all tense.
I suppose. You gotta have a little bit of quietness when you get into revenge. Oh, you're a good person. Why are you running towards bullets?
Insanity?
I guess. Now where's that big bastard with the flamethrower?
Up here.
Oh, you kick his ass. She can't tell who's shooting because of your suppressor. Ow. I'm down and on fire.
I was like, alright, I gotta go find you. Turn around, you're right there.
Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
How?
Did I go down?
No. excuse me for a moment.
Message.
I feel a little bit better.
This time, I can't cover for you if you won't pull the trigger. Not again. All right. And that goes for anyone who gives you trouble. Cops, JTF, civilians.
Where are we going, by the way?
They get in your way.
That encounter we're gonna
Rescue
do.
civilians. I hate this guy.
Hey, guy. Are you just gonna come out of the sewer and start using a flamethrower?
Run! God, I love doing that.
Oh man, I just had a awesome. I had a horrible thought and an awesome realization.
Go on.
Now, it is 1:57 in the morning, right?
Go on.
And I was like, oh man, it's 1:57 in the morning. I have to go to bed soon, so I wake up for work tomorrow. And then I realized, I don't have to work tomorrow. I stepped right into that. He purple.
Purple guy.
Turret. I'm not going over there. There's a turret. Another purple guy. Melee! Melee does nothing.
It does a little to kind of offset him and keep him from shooting you in the mouth.
No, he just pulled a gun out and shot me in the mouth.
Oh.
Thank you, Agent.
Finally.
That was
Oh,
very
thank you
kind.
so much. That was terrifying. No, I need to get the hell out of here.
There's lockers over here.
Nice.
There's a box over here. There's a box over here. You spend a lot of time in that menu.
Yeah, just keep finding new guns, and I'm trying to figure out, like, as much as I love the Mosin, I feel like there's other calibers that are ballistically better than, you know, a damn near 100. Well, hell, I think they started making them in, I want to say it was 1891.
That was a very long time ago.
It was, and that's how old that caliber is. So ballistically, it's, you know what I mean? I think it was like a 30-06 is. Wait, where are we going?
There's a phone over here somewhere.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, that was one of the things I find funny as far as
Hey, Jay.
guns
We got
and
seats in the
things
game
being
tonight.
made
You
back
got
in the
tickets?
day.
Yeah, Lamar couldn't go, so I was like,
It was
who
a.
do I know who's a
Oh, I
giant
guess I
Hoops
already got
fan?
that one.
I'm actually not feeling that well.
Well, you sure? Look out your window.
But go on. Funny guns being made back in the day.
Yeah, had to cancel the transmission. But my thought is, like, people are talking about and I don't want to get to the political side of it, but I do have to kind of touch into it to come out of it. But people talk about, you know, oh well, our founding fathers didn't have the same technology we had, to where, you know, they shoot 100 bullets in 30 seconds type deal, or, you know, like, you should have a musket because Second Amendment, they had muskets. And it's like, no, they had some pretty decent technology. They had patents for guns that fired 100 bullets a minute type deal.
They had Gatling guns back then. And it was, you know what I mean? It was a hand crank kind of thing. But at the same time, it was a hand crank kind of thing. You know what I mean? It was, in fact, a Gatling gun.
Yeah, but they had high caliber rifles, they had Gatling guns, they had tons of different types of weapons, and the only reason you don't hear about them, with being included with the founding fathers, is because they were expensive.
I hate the loudspeaker stuff. Repeat the last little part of what you just said.
No, I was just saying that you don't really hear about it as far as founding fathers and back in the day, because they didn't use them because they were expensive.
No, but then again, you know, hypocrisy, you know, as far as, if you want to say that that's the only thing that the Second Amendment right covers is muskets and a Sharps carbine and whatever, then I don't want you to reply on you know what I mean, on Facebook. You know, I don't want you to use a phone. Bust out your old style printing press, and you can send me a newspaper, or you can bust out your quill pen, and you can write me a long-handed letter.
And you better give that to me by horseback.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm done.
But yeah, you know what I mean. That whole hypocrisy, you know. I believe I'm using that word right.
Oh yeah.
you believe my Second Amendment right doesn't cover, you
Wait.
doing this encounter right up north?
Hang on, I gotta go back in. Apparently there's side mission. I assume I probably missed a locker.
You are now entering a safe area.
Did
Oh,
you?
you probably got to talk to the sneezy guy.
Oh no.
Nice work, Agent. You've done a very good job of things.
Keep your mouth closed and take a couple steps back.
How come they haven't arrested him yet? Like, does he really have allergies, or...
But then again, he is sneezing and he's not vomiting. You know what I mean?
I suppose...
But your First Amendment right covers laptops and vlogs and blogs and these are things that weren't around 15 years ago. And like a blog was this big long, you write like an article and someone would have to go to a website to find your blog. And here we are a couple years in the future where you've got people that literally make a living riding around on a motorcycle, filming with a GoPro. Yep. You don't know how to heal doggos. Yep. Make a living riding around on a motorcycle, talking to themselves about their, crappy job or their bad day, or, flipping people the bird because they were doing 100 mile an hour, on the highway and somebody started getting over.
I'm sorry, I couldn't save you. Whoa. I'm sorry. Well. So, is this your car? Is this your car? Doesn't look like your car. Not on my watch. Not in my city.
Not on my street. But, yeah, these things weren't around 10, 15 years ago, but your First Amendment right covers that, but, my Second Amendment right doesn't cover an AR-15 or an AK-47.
Cleaners are holding civilians hostage at the precinct on West 26. All available personnel respond staffed.
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
Like, I know... there's probably some give and take somewhere, right? But I haven't seen any give. Like, I've seen a lot of take.
Well, see, and we're still on the whole political subject, right?
I guess. I guess gun rights just as a whole.
Yeah.
We can't stay away from political.
Nope. So as far as, as somebody was like, some old lady, right around the time of the elections, it's another story for another serious conversation, but, she had said something along the lines of, well, what about the police?
No.
That was her argument. What about the police?
Yeah.
And I'm like, so You trust the police 100%, all the time. No matter what happens, they did the right thing. And she's like, well, kind of? I'm like, that's the problem.
That was
You know,
real fast.
and this lady's gonna start talking, it's gonna mess me up. Now with that being said, you know, we have lawyers, we have an entire justice system devoted to making sure that everybody did their job right and your rights weren't violated. And I'm like dying over here. But at the same time, it's like, okay, so you trust the government with everything. Because the last time I checked, I got 3 gas cans down in the garage that suck because the government said that I had to have them. I couldn't use the ones that I had. They worked just fine. But you see what I'm saying? Like,
Gas can or
I'm
gas
supposed
tank?
to let you... No, gas cans. The little red cans.
The plastic ones?
Yes.
The government has their hands in that too?
Yeah, the EPA, dude.
Is nothing sacred?
No. But see, people, oh no, the government can do this and this and this. They fucked up a gas can.
How did they fuck it up?
The old style gas cans.
Yeah.
It was literally a yellow tube that came out of the top with a little vent cap on the back that you pop on and a little cap on the front you pop on.
Yeah.
If they overpressurize, then, one of the caps will pop off. Hey, don't go down there yet.
Why?
Because we've got a group of people up here.
Well, come down here. Get this missing agent thing. And then we'll go back up
I
there.
may have already started shooting. So, potato, potato.
So, what happens if you're caught using one of the old ones?
My understanding is you can get a fine.
So, a cop has to roll up on you, know this weird, obscure law, and then provide you a fine.
But it's a very well-known law.
Is it?
More or less.
I did not know
Because
this.
you can no longer... Yeah, but how often are you messing with gas cans?
Only when...
When's the last time you went to go buy a gas can?
When did the Challenger blow up?
In the 80s?
Well, yeah, that is correct. But, usually when someone I know breaks down.
But you know the weird new ones that you have to
Press
twist
down.
the base of and then push them down? That. Them things are the most prone to breaking gas cans in the history of gas cans. And then even somehow this design that the EPA has come up with. I don't know if that pistol's any better. So this design that no, it's not at all.
Complete thought, Chris.
The design that I know. The design that the EPA came up with is just, it's not good. Now maybe somebody out there is making it, okay, but I don't believe it has any sort of pressure release. So it, you know what I mean? If you forget about it in the back of your car, and it's a 100-degree day, the thing can quite possibly blow the hell up.
But the EPA specifically designed it.
Yes, because it's an anti-spill.
So if it does
Because
blow
it
up,
seals.
if it does blow up, you can sue the EPA.
Actually, I'm not sure if they designed it, but they're kind of enforcing it.
Can you sue
We've
them?
gone from bathroom to bathroom. There's nothing in here.
I know, I was actually a little
Well,
lost.
see, that I'm not sure about.
Because once
Because
you...
now they're saying that, well, go ahead, finish your thought.
What I've come to find out about America is once you sue someone over something, they usually change it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Didn't we take out their leader, like...
At least a higher ranking guy. I didn't even have one up there.
I'm gonna go get this phone
So
recording.
either I got it or...
You may have got it. Do you remember
Well,
what
you've got it highlighted now, so I see it. I'm seeing red.
I've already walked past them. You forgot what you were saying, didn't you?
No, you were talking. Thought you were.
Yeah, there was a period after, you know, when you sue someone over something, it usually changes.
It changes. Please do. But that event. That was just fun.
It was...
There it is.
Wait, so what does that have to do with gas cans?
They're trying to make it so that those families can sue the manufacturer.
Which
The
manufacturer?
manufacturer of the firearm. Remington. The manufacturer of the rifle.
How'd that work out for them?
It's still, they're still working on it like it's the law. Really? Jesus. So they're just trying to make it like that. But I don't know how that's going to work or how it, you know, does work or how they're trying to write the law. And we're starting to move towards that higher area again. And then I guess after this hostage rescue, we'll call it.
Yeah.
At least for this episode. But, with that being said, if they're making it so you can sue the manufacturer, for misuse, if you will, it's going to open up a whole nother level of we can sue for whatever. You know, it was I'm not going to say it was understandable, but you know, the whole McDonald's coffee lady something. How would you find it? Somebody to give something to.
Yep. So I can sue.
But they're trying to make it so they can sue the manufacturer for misuse. Essentially is what it's going to be, what it sounds like to me.
Does death and
So which
dismemberment have to
point
be the
does...
cause?
See, that I'm not sure. But I believe bodily injury is going to be one as well. So if I misuse a screwdriver and the tip breaks off and it lands in my cheek and it hurts and I've got to go get stitches, now I can sue Snap-on for not telling me to, you know, or me not using the screwdriver the right way.
You get into a car accident, now you can sue, you know, Hyundai, Ford, Dodge.
Honda, because... Exactly.
I'm going to say Hyundai.
Well, what about a...
Because every time I see an accident recently, it's mostly some person driving a Hyundai. Hyundai?
I can see that. Either way.
And can I just say, on an entirely different topic, why is it that every truck driver I have ever come across drives like a complete and utter asshole? Like, why is it that just because you have an F-350, you need to tailgate? Not, you need a tailgate. No, you need to tailgate. You need to be right up someone else's ass while driving.
I have no idea.
Well, you don't drive the way I do,
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
like as far as distance-wise. So you don't get into too many of those situations. But
I don't know. I try to give everybody breathing room while riding.
no, like on the way home from work tonight, I had just gotten onto the main road, was driving down towards where I need to turn, and for about 4, 5, 6 miles, dude was as close as he could possibly be. Like, I'm driving down the road and I cannot see his headlights from my rearview mirror. Like, if I slam on the brakes, I'm getting a new car. And I don't want a new car. I just paid off my car.
I'm not sure, man. But at which point do we draw the line? You know what I mean? Somebody drunk drives, gets into an accident, kills one of my family members. Knock on wood, obviously, I hope it never happens. And then now I can sue whatever car manufacturer. Another hunting M44.
You can sue the car manufacturer for having a
Misuse.
quote unquote
He
a
clearly wasn't
vehicle
supposed to be.
a vehicle for death, and then you can sue the bar because they gave the man alcohol. They are they are a proprietor of beverages, and then why not sue the city because they provided roads for you to drive on so that you could drink and drive to get into an accident.
Exactly. Then now with my buku bucks that I've just made from suing everyone, I'm going to sue the police force because where were the DUI checkpoints?
We don't need more of those.
You know who I was watching the other night?
Who?
What the hell's that dude's name? Randy Feltface?
Oh yeah, Sammy J and Randy or whatnot.
Yeah.
Braden
Says
can't
it's-
have blue.
But just the one part where he says something, he's like, do you see the phone that I've highlighted?
Yeah. Well, I don't see it.
But just when he was talking about, no, it's in the sewer.
Is it up? Or is it down? Hey, there's a dog up here. In a box.
What's he doing up there?
He's protecting this box for this X45 that I'm grabbing.
Where's our box? I want a box. Hello, Senior Bow Wow.
The poopers.
There you go.
Where
What was I
is...
saying?
We're trying to find a sewer
It's in the
entrance?
sewer. We have to go all the way to the sewer.
Well, where's the sewer entrance?
The one that looks like it'll get us to it is over on 7th Street. 7th Ave, excuse me. However, this here,
I just... Yeah.
that should be right over there on ground level.
Why do you guys keep killing people? We do not kill people in my city. If you kill someone, you're going to get killed.
You kill people, we'll kill you right back.
Now, here it is.
Hey, it worked. We've got 3 pigeons trapped in that box thing on the roof.
Great. I'll be back in light.
I think they're eating pigeons.
I think so, but I don't want to listen to the whole thing.
I
I used to drink. I don't anymore. I used to slam that shit into my face like a weapon. Excuse me?
Excuse
I
me.
better do what? When I want your opinion, I will beat it out of you.
We're on fire and disoriented. What were we talking about?
Slamming alcohol into my face like it's a weapon.
Oh man.
Let's hit up this underground tunnel, try to get this last phone, and it's it. We're gonna stop the video for tonight. It's over there a little bit. Alright, so this is kind of a weird setup.
Sir, are you okay?
Are you upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs.
No, you're...
I hope this guy's okay. Oh, I knocked over his violin. He won't notice.
Oh, Lord. But I'm kind of curious on how that whole thing's going to turn out.
It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have
The whole suing the manufacturer.
It's
I
not.
found the mother load.
You'd have to find a judge that's that
Sacks of
stupid.
Canyon AA, green, dry. Can't be more than a couple of months old. Coffee beans.
Who put
Are
these
you
tents in the
insane?
way?
I know, right? I got a gas-fired air roaster, too. Come on, I know you like French roasts. How the fuck did you... No, never mind. I'll be right over.
There's a judge that's stupid somewhere. I know it.
Did you listen to that recording?
Not all the way through. Why would I miss?
That was a happy one.
Ow.
Guy found coffee beans. He found coffee beans, and he was inviting his friend over to get some coffee.
That's nice.
That's some wholesome shit. And we need to end the video right here on that wholesome level.
You ever, did you see that meme that had a, maybe it was a scar, but, the stock on the scar kind of looks like an Ugg boot?
Every gun person ever has seen that meme. And yes, it does look like an Ugg boot.
I was just, the way my camera is, it kind of zoomed in a little bit because of where the wall is, and I was just like, why is there a boot on my back?
Yeah, they look like Ugg boots. You buy a $2,500 gun, and the stock look like an Ugg boot.
Alright guys, thank you for watching this episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Want to add anything?
Well, I mean, you more or less said it all. Like, comment, subscribe. Constructive criticism is always, always, always encouraged. Comment, your feelings on the video, the topics. Maybe if there's a topic you want to know our opinion on, or maybe just a funny topic in general, drop it down in the comments below. It takes, 30 seconds for you to write something in the comments and click the send button? You can, look, even if you're watching these videos on the toilet, comment what the best toilet paper is. Make
Charmin'.
suggestions on what the softest toilet paper is.
Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Take it easy.